Yo, 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 what's going on out there, Fight World? This your boy Money back with another one, fam. And that's one here is on two future Hall of Famers and a big dog in this fight game. We have Terrence T-Bud Crawford, the three-division world champion, the former undisputed world champion, the current WBO welterweight world champion, most definitely a future Hall of Famer, and that's on everybody's pound for pound list. Then we have Keith one-time Thurman, the former WBC and WBA welterweight world champion. And then we have Earl the True Spence Jr., the king of the welterweight division in WBC, the IBF, and the Super WBA Unified World Champion. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's coming to the point where Earl Spence has to pick his opponent, right? And I believe Earl Spence is going after Terrence Bud Crawford. He wants Terrence Bud Crawford. He confirmed that he wants Terrence Bud Crawford over Keith one-time Thurman. He wants to be the undisputed welterweight world champion in this era. You understand? In this era, in the four-belt era, completing his dream of becoming undisputed at the welterweight division. You know, the welterweight division is arguably the most prestige division in the sport of boxing at the moment. So, you know, Earl Spence want to, fulfill his dream of becoming undisputed. And not only that, beating a man that everybody think they can beat him. You feel me? Everybody believe that Terrence Bud Crawford will beat this king right here in Earl the True Spence Jr. And he want to prove to the people that Terrence Crawford can't beat him. And he want to hurt him, and he want to knock that man out. You understand? Now, when it comes to Terrence Bud Crawford, we know this dude got options now because he has the option to go over there and sign with Golden Boy at this moment for the deal that Golden Boy trying to give him, or he can stand up on his own too and do the real deal with Earl the True Spence Jr., knowing that's the fight that everybody wants and everybody wants to see. You understand? No Rocha. Earl the True Spence Jr. So, will Terrence Bud Crawford sign the contract? Now, we know they're talking behind the scenes as we speak, ladies and gentlemen. Earl Spence and Terrence Bud Crawford is having little negotiations on making this fight happen. Like I said, will it be next or will it be in the fall time, when both of them had another fight and then they'd be on the same playing field? You feel me? But like I say, Earl Spence, he confirmed that he wants Terrence Bud Crawford over Keith one-time Thurman, and he confirmed it in many ways. But it's going to be up to Terrence Crawford to step up to the plate. Now, when it comes to Keith Thurman, we know Earl been wanting Keith Thurman for a while on the come-up, right? On the come-up when he was making his name, and Keith Thurman was that guy, like I say, the WBC and the Super WBA Unified World Champion. Earl Spence, when he got the title to become the IBF World Champion, he wanted to fight with Keith Thurman, but Keith Thurman kept, saying it was the injury, or he'd go off and fight a Sean Porter or a Denny Garcia, right? Then come back and say, no, he still got to heal up, but he'll want to fight Conor McGregor. Fight me, Conor. Fight me. I'm ready, So when him being on the list for Earl Spence, if the money right and the situation is right, then Earl Spence will take him on. But we all know Earl Spence really don't want nothing to do with Keith one-time Thurman. Yes, we know he said take the L out of love is over, but at the same time, it's still a business. It's still a business. Like I said, if it makes sense money-wise and the right opportunity like Earl Spence won't, he calling the shots, then yes, he will fight him. You know what I'm saying? Earl Spence ain't ducking no smoke from nobody, even though he feel like Keith Thurman, shied away from him and tried to beat around the bush. But if the money is right and the situation is right, he just step in that ring with that dude. But he'd rather have Terrence Bud Crawford, ladies and gentlemen. He wants the Terrence Bud Crawford fight, not only for himself, but for us, the fans, and for the sport of boxing. For us, the fans, and for the sport of boxing. Like I said, with Gervonta Davis fighting Ryan Garcia, and Ryan Garcia fighting Gervonta Davis, it set a standard, bro. It really set a standard and lit a fire up under some of these boxer asses to make the big fights happen. Because those are the fights that the people want. Those are the fights that's going to sell. Those are the fights that are going to put money in their pockets. Those are the legacy fights that make their names be remembered forever. And they're the great ones. You feel me? They're the great ones. So they know what they're up against. They know what they got to do. They know they got to put they name on the big contracts. And that's what Earl Spence trying to do, right? That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to fight big fight after big fight after big fight after big fight. But you need a dance partner to cooperate. And a lot of people blame Earl Spence They say this, they say that. They try to shit on Al Heyman. They try to bring up a lot of things that has nothing to do with nothing. But when it come down to signing that paper, putting ink to the paper, agreeing to the fight, that's what Errol Spence does. And he's waiting on Terrence Bud Crawford to, come to his common sense after running off on PBC the first time just to fight David Avanesian. It don't get 10. He got a good payday, but it wasn't 10. But knowing that his biggest fight and his biggest payday is with Errol Spence in the PBC. So now, like I said, Terrence Bud Crawford can go over there and sign with Golden Boy and fight the little lineup they got for him. Or he can fight Errol Spence and get all that money in one whop. You know what I'm saying? Get all that money in one whop. Because that's the fight that everybody want to see. And people are going to pay. As long as you promote it right, people are going to pay. I know people are worried because of the fire sticks and things of that nature. But as long as you put down the right demo, you promote it right, and they come out and fire that thing up like Tank and Ryan did in the second press conference, then it's going to sell, brothers. It's going to sell, sisters. Because it's one of those ones. You know what I mean? It's one of those ones. Understand? And once it get announced, then everything else will take care of itself. All y'all got to do is announce Errol the True Spence Jr. versus Terrence T. Bud Crawford on pay-per-view either in June or November, and it's on and cracking, bro. It's on and cracking. Yes, they go promote it, but us on the internet, we go do the rest. We're going to do the rest. We go argue this fight like we've been doing. We go predict it. We go promote it. We go back and forth over it. You know what I mean? We're going to be split. It's going to be a civil war, baby. It's going to be a civil war. Errol Spence versus Terrence Bud Crawford is the civil war of boxing. Yes, sir. It's the civil war of boxing. I don't see no other fight that split the fans up in this boxing game like Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford at the moment. You feel me? So, we need this fight. Errol wants this fight. Like I said, he wants it more than anything because he refused to just move on, bro. Errol Spence confirmed that he wants this fight because he refused to go to 54 right now, brothers and sisters. Understand that. Understand that this dude is chasing greatness. Understand that Errol Spence is a special fucking fighter. Understand that he's a special fighter, bro. He want nothing but the big dogs. Nothing but the big dogs. Tune-ups do not, entertain him, bro. They don't move him at all. They don't make him get up and run that extra mile. They don't make him sport that extra round. You feel me? They don't make him eat healthy and stay in great shape. It's the big fights that get him motivated. It's the big fights that what he want his name mixed up in. He want to go down in history as one of the greatest of all time. And he will. And he will. And y'all will give him his just doing his credit after he take out Terrence Bud Crawford. Taking that scrap from him to become undisputed at the welterweight division. There's nothing nobody can do or say. There's nothing nobody can do or say. But get that dude his props and say, EJ, you are the real deal, bro. You did that, champ. No ifs, ands, buts about it. You did that. And you deserve your just due. Period. The kid deserves his just due. Straight like that. All he been doing is trying to give us the best of the best. And now him chasing Terrence Bud Crawford down after he is the A-side, holding 3 scraps, it just shows you the dedication. It just shows you the heart of determination, the will. You know what I mean? To want to be great. To want to be great. You understand? And the dude ain't letting up. He ain't letting up no time soon. So Terrence Bud Crawford, I say to you, don't play games. Don't play games. You went and got your little one and done. Your fight over there on BLK Prime got you a nice little payday. Now sign that contract. Because Errol Spence is doing everything he got to do to make this fight possible. Sign that contract, bro. And don't leave that king hanging no more. Because at this point, if you don't sign it, yeah, you the biggest duck in boxing history. If you don't sign that contract, bud, you're the biggest duck in boxing history. And ain't no getting around it. Shouts out to EJ for trying to make this fight happen for us, the people. Much love to him. Keith Thurman on the sideline. Terrence Bud Crawford. Do what you got to do. Don't play with us again, bro. Straight up. Good luck to all three of you guys. Until then, it's your boy Money. It's the NSBC move. Nobody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Want to donate? OG Money on Cash App. TreyHunters52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend. Hit that subscribe button. Like, comment, share the videos. And y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family.